Hamilton made a brilliant getaway. Vettel passed a lethargic Rosberg, but Webber's start was appalling. He was clipped by Grosjean and dropped way back, while there were cheers on Vettel's side of the garage. Starting ninth gave Alonso no other option. He had to make progress fast, but it didn't quite work out like that. It wasn't what people have come to expect from the two-time world champion, but on lap 8, this was an image that Pirelli didn't want to see replayed.
Good puncher.
He'd kept Vettel 2 seconds behind, but now he had to complete almost a full lap on 3 wheels. The crowd's hopes of a homegrown hero taking the top step once again were shattered. Hamilton was in for a new tyre. However, the Pirelli engineers were very quick to keep the tyre under wraps and conduct an investigation. 2 laps later and Pirelli's nightmare continued. Now Massa had a left rear failure.
Okay, we're ready for you anyway. Of course, it couldn't have happened in a worse place.
Just like Hamilton, he had to crawl for almost a lap before he could pit for repairs. Grosjean struggled.
Okay, Romain, Kimi is faster than you.
The drivers switched position, but it wasn't just about avoiding his teammate. Verne's left rear tyre exploded, and Kimi was very lucky. Jean-Eric didn't have so far to get back to the pits for a new tyre, but his car had been damaged, and he later had to retire. The safety car was deployed to clean up the debris strewn all over the track.
Okay, Sebastian, there has been some punctures on at least 3 cars, mostly left rear tyre. At this point, we're not sure whether it's a tyre problem or a curbing problem. Try to stay away from the curbs and try to save your left rear tyre.
After the restart, Vettel and Rosberg pulled away from Sutil, Alonso, Raikkonen and Grosjean, while Webber began his fight back and passed Perez for 8th. Lap 36, Hamilton was in for his second stop. His blowout dropped him to last, but that wouldn't quash his fighting spirit. He rejoined right in the path of Di Resta's Force India for the Battle of the Brits. Hamilton took the advantage, but Paul soon fought back. Di Resta had been disqualified from qualifying after his car was found to be underweight. He too had battled his way through the field. Hamilton was back on the attack. And got the job done, much to the delight of his #1 fan. A sudden problem for Vettel was always going to give the British fans a cheer.
Okay, lost drive, lost the gearbox.
Understood.
I tried everything. Things happen. Get him to the next one.
Reliability issues were not something the team was used to dealing with.
All right, safety car is deployed, Sebastian. There's a gap in the fence right behind your car with the safety car board.
The retirement dented his lead in the championship. Could his rivals use this rare mechanical problem to rein him in? It was the closest Sebastian would get to the top step of the podium this weekend. The safety car slowed the pack. Rosberg nursed his car back without losing the lead. Incredibly, he too had the beginnings of a tyre problem. Webber ducked in for a third stop and rejoined fifth behind Ricciardo, Sutil, Raikkonen and Rosberg. Vettel's fate was sealed, but Raikkonen wasn't sure of his.
I don't know, we made the right choice not to pit to make a new tires.
I don't know, Kimi, but it's too late now, so stick to the plan.
Raikkonen, Sutil and Ricciardo didn't pit, so with Webber on fresher tyres, he was the man to watch. Alonso had stopped. He'd just passed Button for 7th and was about to scythe past Perez. A quick move to the right was very fortunate for Fernando.
Have our box here. Have our box here.
Okay, box this lap.
Massa battled Grosjean while Webber had the bit between his teeth.
Okay, Mark, we'll need to pick these cars up one at a time.
His newer tyres had helped him pass Ricciardo. Now Sutil's third place was there for the taking. He may be retiring from Formula One, but he wasn't giving up yet. Raikkonen clung on as best he could, but Webber was now second. A puncture in P3 and again in the race. Perez was gutted. Webber wasn't the only driver on a fight back. Alonso was able to take advantage of those who hadn't made an extra stop, and he had no problem disposing of Raikkonen. It had been a thrilling afternoon. Despite Webber's best efforts, Nico kept him at bay.
Yes! Great job, Nico. Excellent job. Well done, mate.
Woo! Yeah! Come on! I'm so happy, that's so cool. It's great to give something back to the team here at the home Grand Prix.
The result shook up the title fight thanks to Vettel's retirement and Alonso's startling comeback. Webber was a crowd-pleasing second in his last Formula One outing at Silverstone. Massa climbed back to 6th after his puncture, but it didn't stop Mercedes moving ahead of Ferrari in the constructors. They hope to continue their